Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. Prior to a weekend full of snow, we had a Friday night full of baskets. Time to take a look back at the best of the best as we crank up our Heartland Hoops Top 12 Plays of the Week.
The Top 12 Plays of the Week, sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
A high-octane offensive performance by Bernie's Chase Geiling, leading off the countdown at play number 12 in a high-scoring loss to Puxico. We take it to the max at play number 11. Scott City's Max Snyder led the way for the Rams with an outstanding performance and a hard-fought victory over St. Vincent. A Superman performance by host Nassau County at play number 10. The Patriots with the steal in the basket by D. Carruthers, but Goreville had more big plays at the finish and won the Superman Classic semifinal in style. A fight to the finish at Notre Dame, the Bulldogs and Blue Jays, and Notre Dame's Dylan Rubel makes the big plays to help defeat Charleston at play number 9. Chaffee's Nolan Fowler grabs the rebound, gets the off-balance basket at number 8 in a win over Oak Ridge. St. Vincent's Max Wheeler with the save, keeps the ball from going out of bounds. Perfect pass to Clay Ellis for a trifecta at play number 7.
And we'll count down the top 12 plays to number 1 tonight at 10. College hoops, SEMO guard Luke Almodovar named Ohio Valley Conference co-newcomer of the week. Almodovar had 22 points in leading the Redhawks to a win over league-leading UT Martin. Then he followed that up with 13 points and 13 rebounds and another big win over Little Rock. By the way, just for good measure, he had 3 assists as well in that game. So not bad. Almodovar is the first SEMO player to claim one of the OVC's weekly honors this season. Redhawks back in action Thursday at Western Illinois. And finally, as you might expect, seems like everything's been pretty much wiped out today due to the weather issues. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the big game featuring Jackson at Notre Dame, the boys basketball team postponed. So they're looking for a makeup date. Hopefully we'll get everything back on track soon.